Win, because that should be a help, so looking forward to this.
Very much so. Coming into line for the stayers hurdle, quite quickly as well. Let's join Mark Johnson.
King forward. And they're off for the Paddy Power Stayers Hurdle Grade 1 over 3 miles. Noble Yates, and on the outside Asterion Phalange are the first two early. Dashel Drasher and then Flooring Porter. Buddy 1 on the heels of the leaders. Towards the inside, Crambo racing alongside Paisley Park as they go over the first flight of hurdles. It was Sir Gerhard who was the back marker, and last but one over the first was Sire de Burley. On towards flight number 2 of the 12, Asterion Phalange and Noble Yates the first two. Flooring Porter not that fluent on the inside, just a little awkward as they now race on towards the third, taken in quick succession. Asterion Phalange comes to it now with a clear advantage of a couple of lengths. A mistake by Janadil at the back of the field. Rider Jody McGarvey just had to slip the reins and now is detached by about a length and a half as they make the run around the first turn and on towards the flight taken on the uphill climb. Asterion Phalange leads by a couple of lengths. Flooring Porter through on the inside of Noble Yates now in a dispute of second and third. Dashel Drasher is racing in fourth. Then Crambo and Buddy 1 on the outside. Teahupoo as they go over the next flight. Paisley Park, then a white trip for Sir Gerhard. He's racing at the moment alongside Home by the Lee and Sire de Burley, and the back marker is Janadil, and very shortly they'll be turning to make the run down the hill. Still about a furlong and a half to go now before they reach flight number 5, and Patrick Mullins and Asterion Phalange have got the lead. So they begin to make the downhill sweep. Flooring Porter a length and a half away in second in the hands of Keith Donohoe, and then on the outside Noble Yates and Harry Cobden. Dashel Drasher and Rex Dingle towards the inside of Buddy 1 and then Teahupoo. White trip for Sir Gerhard. He's being followed into the race by Home by the Lee and Sire de Burley. Paisley Park towards the rear of the field, and still the back marker is Janadil as they prepare to rise at the 5th. And as they come to it, a change to the lead. Flooring Porter has moved through to lead. Flooring Porter now goes on, sent on by Keith Donohoe, the dual winner of the race, to Asterion Phalange now in second, although Patrick Mullins appears unworried that he's lost the lead. He's dropped back about 2 lengths off Flooring Porter. Then towards the inside is Dashel Drasher with Noble Yates for company. Then Teahupoo, who's moved into 5th position, creeping a little closer, and so too is Sir Gerhard, the horse who's got the white blaze towards the wide outside. Janadil is still the back marker. He's about 10 lengths off the leader, who is Flooring Porter, as they come up towards the flight, which will be the final flight in a circuit's time in the Paddy Power Stayers Hurdle. And it is Flooring Porter who leads them towards the stands, with on the inside Asterion Phalange and out a little wider Noble Yates as they cross over flight number 6. Dashel Drasher made a mistake on the inside, and so leading the parade is Flooring Porter. He's out clear by a length and a half to Asterion Phalange in second, dropping back a further length and a half. Noble Yates is in third. Dashel Drasher is in 4th position. Buddy 1 is in 5th. Teahupoo around his outside is next. They're then being followed by Starting Point. They've gone through halfway. Now they race on towards flight number 7. Flooring Porter has the lead. Flooring Porter comes towards the next. Asterion Phalange gets to within a length and a half in second. They're all safely over, but Home by the Lee was just nudged away from that flight. Wasn't quite as fluent as some. Short run on towards flight number 8, and Flooring Porter still has the lead. Flooring Porter shortens into it, a mistake. Half length was Asterion Phalange on his outside. Both of them blundered. Noble Yates 2.5 lengths away with Dashel Drasher. Then Buddy 1 as they cross over flight number 9. 2 leaders were better there. Paisley Park hit that, didn't get very high. Ridden along now is Sire de Burley. He's hit a flat spot, being driven by Mark Walsh to try and hold his position as they take the dog leg turn on towards the third from Home, and as they do so, it's Flooring Porter to Asterion Phalange in second. Dashel Drasher on the inside of Noble Yates, and then Buddy 1, followed by Crambo, who goes the shortest way. Teahupoo, and then Paisley Park, Home by the Lee, and then Sir Gerhard as they get over the third from Home, and the JP McManus duo go. Last but one, Cider Ballet again ridden away from that flight. Janadil is the back marker. So they're entering the final 3/4 of a mile of the Paddy Power Stayers Hurdle. They just have 2 more flights to take, and it's the dual winner, Flooring Porter, who still has the lead by 2. To Asterion Phalange in second. Dashel Drasher clinging to third. Noble Yates around his outside, and then Buddy One. Crambo ridden for the first time. Teahupoo is switched out wide and still travelling well, and he's followed into the race by Sir Gerhard and by Home by the Lee. Paisley Park is now being ridden along. Janadil at the back of the pack with Cider Ballet, who's been flat to the boards now for 3/4 of a mile. Racing down towards the wings of the second from Home. Teahupoo on the outside, got in very tight, didn't jump it well, and it's Flooring Porter, Asterion Phalange and Noble Yates the first 3. Teahupoo rallying, followed by Buddy One towards the inside, then Home by the Lee. Dashel Drasher is next, and then Sir Gerhard as they make the turn in, and they've just got 1 more flight to take, and Flooring Porter has the lead. Teahupoo now is in hot and persistent pursuit on the inside. Buddy One is rallying. Home by the Lee is staying on as well. 4 of them now virtually in line. A 4.5 to go. 1 flight to take, and Jack Kennedy and Teahupoo have taken the lead in the Stayers Hurdle. Teahupoo at the final flight. His lead was a length over Flooring Porter in second. Home by the Lee was over in third. Buddy One is in fourth. They've got another half furlong to go. Teahupoo pouring it on, going clear on the rotor line, and it will be Jack Kennedy and Teahupoo who take the Paddy Power Stayers Hurdle. Flooring Porter in second, Home by the Lee in third, and in fourth came Buddy One.
They've had to wait, but it was worth the wait. Gordon Elliott and Jack Kennedy join the festival party. Kennedy, who missed out last year through injury, is a most welcome return. He's ridden the hot favourite Teahupoo, coolly, calmly, collectedly, well delivered, and an extraordinary decisive winner ultimately of the Stayers Hurdle from dual previous winner Flooring Porter, who's run a blinder in second. Home by the Lee is third. Buddy One is fourth. A 1, 2, 3, 4 for Ireland. Gordon Elliott has his Grade 1 success, and here he is with Tom.
Consecutive Stayers Hurdles for Gordon Elliott, and a huge breath of relief, joy. How are you feeling?
Look, I'm actually nearly in tears, so to be honest, the horses have been running well all week. You know, we're having seconds and thirds. It's so hard to get a winner. Look, this has been the plan all year. Delighted for Brian and Carmel and Rob and Courtney, the whole team, and Rob Coran. Delighted for me, and delighted for the whole team in the yard. Listen, we work very hard, and you know how hard it is to get winners. We've been hitting the crossbar all week, but to be honest, I nearly have tears in my eye now. I'm so happy.
But that's great to see. Like we love seeing that emotion. I think we know how much you've had plenty of winners at Cheltenham, but we know how hard it is to get winners here. The last 2 days for you have shown that.
Yeah, look, the horses have been running well. Like, it's not that they're falling out of the screen. Like, we're just seconds and thirds, but it was a long way up that home straight. That's all I'm going to tell you. But look, he ran a blinder. He just does what he has to do when he gets there. And listen, he's a horse on the way up. He's only a young horse with lights.
He seemed to miss the one at the top of the hill. Did that worry you?
It did, and I thought we were getting pushed a bit wide. And look, I'm just happy we won. Yeah.
You've had a lot of confidence, it seems, the camp with this horse coming in today. Obviously, brighter days ahead as well. Did you have this day in mind as the one where you felt you were most confident?
I thought this was our big day. I thought there were 2 best chances this and brighter days ahead for the week. So yeah, we're happy.
And you and Jack, you must be delighted for Jack as well.
I'm delighted. He's a star. We're good friends, and he's a great lad.
Well done, Gordon.
Thank you. Thanks.